Alright.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck
Shut up, I bumped
DoorDash.
the button, okay?
Fuck DoorDash.
Let me just make sure game doesn't lag, any of that kind of thing.
This isn't recorded at the same time as the DoorDash one. That was just the latest episode that I uploaded. I think. I don't know.
Welcome
So
back
it's
to Cards.
just on the mind.
So I just have to remember.
We're doing my stuff.
Yeah, I don't
Because we don't want to start gangbang before we do Kenzie's stuff.
Yeah, I think the last time we played this was
What are
when
you
you
doing?
went to your job interview.
Yes. You started the wrong one.
Did I?
Yes.
So Devin went to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
No, this past weekend, I went to 2 tournaments this weekend. Saturday,
I remember how to
I
play
went
this.
down to Kansas City. That was a 4-hour drive there and back, so that was fun. And the person I went to, we borrowed his girlfriend's car to go, because his car starter was broken, and my mother didn't want me to use my car. I should have used my car, as,
Why wouldn't she want you to drive yours?
I don't know, she doesn't trust me. I don't fucking know.
Wait, so she wants you to fuck up someone else's car?
Well, Cole,
Yeah.
we all know about Devin's car problems.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, see, here's the thing. When you've all driven in my car, and Cole has driven in when things have gone wrong. It doesn't really, when it goes wrong, it just happens.
That is true.
Everything is it's smooth sailing, and then it just starts going shit.
And when stuff goes wrong with Devin's car, without going into specifics for the sake of him not wanting to,
Yeah.
it's not like
It's not like
It's
oh,
not
we
like a
can
minor
change this
problem.
tire right here.
yeah, it's car won't function anymore.
I'm on the 3rd car.
They just
Just like this taxi.
nice.
My very first car, actually, we did a lookup, and there were reports of that happening to it.
That was a good car crash I just witnessed.
I still remember that drive home. We kept pulling over, just waiting, driving a little bit, pulling over, waiting for a while. And then no one stopped for us for 10 minutes, and we're just sitting there well, what the fuck do we do? And then finally some really creepy guy stopped.
Yeah.
Anyways, Yu-Gi-Oh!
But so his girlfriend's car
Technically legal.
was fucking shaking. It felt like it was barely held together, and it was just the entire ride was like a massage chair on max.
She likes it that way. It gets her jiggly bits off. I'm sorry.
I didn't like driving in that car
I'm
for
sorry.
fucking 4 hours. Thinking
That was pushing it a bit. I'm sorry.
It's thinking shit.
Cole, you
I
fucked her
might
niece. It
die
doesn't
on the
matter.
strip. But he was cool when he
That's
was
a
driving,
joke
so
that's
whatever.
not on a video anymore, so you can't
It
say
is
that.
on a video. We've talked about it. It might not have gone up yet.
I said I fucked up my knee, and Dustin said niece, because for the record, 'cause that sounds really creepy out of context. Now continue.
So went to Kansas
I was
City.
doing hand motions, and I realized no one
It
could
was a
see it.
regional event. So if we topped, we could have gotten an invite to World Championships.
Don't you have to do that at more than one?
Do you
Or is
know?
it
No.
No, they had 24 invites to give out. So if we were
Oh,
24, I'm pretty sure we
shit.
got an invite.
Oh.
I went 3 and 1, so I lost 3 and I tied once. And we both agreed that if we lost 3 times, there's no mathematical way to top, so we just leave. We both lost 3 times.
Oh.
Wait, you went.
Spawn me all the way over here.
What was your record?
3 and 1.
So you never won?
Nope.
No, it's 3 wins, 3 losses, 1 tie.
No, I said 3 and 1. This is Kansas.
Oh.
I'm not on
Oh,
Sunday yet.
Okay.
I was really confused. I'm like, that doesn't.
Kansas, I got destroyed at.
Dude, my first
Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh tourney, I got bent over. It was bad.
Yesterday, when went to a more local one that's way closer to our place of residence, so I won't mention it. I'm sure if you just look up tournaments, you'll find out which one it was. But we went to it. Fuck Sky Striker, the archetype. It's fucking awful because my friend Holden, who went, all 5
Much
of
like
his,
DoorDash.
all 5 of his duels were against Sky Strikers.
Oh, hey, it's Tron.
But he lost He lost 2, tied 2, and then lost the third one. So he had no wins.
How do you tie in Yu-Gi-Oh?
You both end
time.
up with 0 at the end, and also time you.
The rule for the Kansas City was finish the turn when time is called. Like whoever's turn it is, you finish, so you go to end phase. So there's a chance you go to battle phase, attack, and then whoever has the least amount of life points loses. This one was when time is called, you just stop. Whatever phase you're in, that's the end of the phase. So if you're in main phase 1, you don't get to go to battle phase to attempt to deal damage. So if you're both at 8k, you tie. So I drew with one guy. One guy played with a Sky Striker, and he got pissed the fuck off because I pulled off my combo, a full combo, got that up, and then he set 4 cards in the back row, and one of my cards, I play Rockets, a Rocket Dragon Link deck. So when I summon a Rocket monster, I can trigger with another card to target it. It destroys itself, and it does something. Each rocket has a different thing, like destroy a monster, destroy a spell card. This one was destroy a spell card. I'm just like, that one. And he's just like, motherfucker. He scoops his card. I picked the one card that apparently would have won him the game, and I destroyed it. He's like, motherfucker. He was just friends with the guy sitting right next to him.
Dude, I hate when people scoop, though. It's like, just let me have my win.
Here's how... No, he was like the worst type of player. He was just a pissy bitch about it. Because
there's always one at every tournament.
Because the start of my deck requires sending a card from my deck to the graveyard, which you can use the hand trap Ash Blossom and Joy Spring to negate. So that's what he did. He's like, negate. But I have the card Called by the Grave, which stops that effect. So he's like, motherfucker. And he just sat. That was all he had to stop me, and I stopped it. So I'm just like, I'm gonna keep going. And like I could just hear like the disdain in his voice, so I'm just like, effect. Like I don't want to be here. I'm trying to go quickly through all my shit. Dude's pissed off. I won that. I should have won it because I didn't get to battle phase in time, but I would have won. So I did that. Then I lost the next 2. So I won my first match. So I was sitting at 1-0-1, and then it went 1-2-1. And then my next one, guy dropped out, didn't show up for the match. I got an automatic win.
Did that in the one that we went to a long time ago too. The one kid who had to like leave halfway through because his dad showed up. I was like, we have to leave now.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to be just running into shit?
It's mayhem. I just blow shit up.
My favorite duel that I had there was against the next opponent after the dropout. He comes up like no one is showing up. I'm like, am I getting another dropout, like a no-show? Guy comes up, sits down, he's like, hey, no matter what happens in this match, I'm dropping out. So do you want the win? Friend Holden, 2 seats to my left, hears this. He's like, are you kidding me? I'm like, look, man, I came here to do better than him, despite him. I will gladly take the win. And he's like, okay. And he's like talking about.
So he had to leave, so he just gave you the win?
No, he was at the point where he could mathematically not top. So he's just like, I'll duel you, but either way, I'm just gonna leave, so you'll just get a loss for no reason. I don't want to do that to you. So he did it, and he's like, so do you want to duel for fun? I'm like, sure. I had him sign the slip first, saying that I won, and then took that, so in case I lost this duel, he doesn't pull some bullshit.
And like, now I'm gonna stay.
He's like, so do you want to duel my tournament deck that I brought, or my fun deck? I'm like, fuck it, let's do your fun deck.
You see that woman on
I did,
rollerblades with a
fire?
giant ass hammer and she was on fire?
So he played a Crystron deck, and I swear to fuck, that was the most fun I had in the entirety of the tournament.
The Chris Chan deck?
Crystron.
Sonic Shoe!
Fuck you.
But, so... I
There's another woman.
managed to get my board set up which is mostly link monsters. And fun fact about link monsters is they don't have a defense position capability. They don't have defense points. So he played the card White Aura Whale, which when it synchro summoned, destroy all attack position monsters on your opponent's field. He destroyed all but one monster because it happened to be in defense mode. I'm like, I can't be mad. I got White Whale, and he just claims it's basically just a mirror whale. It's mirror force, but a whale. And
Mirror Force is great. So is Magic Cylinder. It's basically the No You card.
Yeah, my friend Holden. He told me wrong. There's a card called Super Polymerization, which is a speed spell 3. So if someone does something like I activate this trap, now you can't do this, or it's going to destroy your monster. You can chain as long as it's your turn. Super Poly, discard a card, fucking fuse a monster, using any cards on either side of the field. So you can just take his stuff and here's this thing now. Fuck you.
It didn't even work. I don't know what happened to that grenade.
But so he plays Solemn Judgment to stop my summon, and I thought Holden told me that Super Poly was speed spell 4, which would outspeed the counter trap of spell 3. So I was really hoping to just Solemn Judgment. I'm like, Super Poly? He's like, I'm sorry. And neither of us were sure, so we called a judge for a match that wasn't part of the tournament. Guy comes up, he's like, whose turn is it? It's mine. And so he played Solemn Judgment. Can I chain with Super Poly? And the judge is just like, what? Super Poly. Can I? And he's like, and we told him, don't worry, he dropped out, we're doing this for fun. It's not winner decides all. This isn't a crucial match. He's like, oh, then yeah, you go ahead. And I was like, really? No, you can't do that. It's like, okay. Another judge saw the first judge's expression, came over, and he's just like, just keep walking. Just keep walking, you don't want to see this. And the judge is looking at me because I'm dying laughing on the table, and this is the best duel I had, and I'm just like, I couldn't be mad that anything happened.
But did you win?
I did not. I lost that duel.
But did you sin?
Dude, it took... So there's a 40-minute time limit for each match. We took 30 minutes for one duel. Because one match is best out of 3, so...
So do you have any more tournament plans?
Not really, because the next one is next Sunday in Missouri.
You can go to locals
Or no,
at...
Mississippi.
In Missouri?
You can go to locals at Bleep.
In Missouri, Browning's a state sport.
Saturday, me and Holden may go to a local.
Do they have locals? I don't
No,
think
they don't. We don't. In our town, we don't have enough of a Yu-Gi-Oh player base
I thought
to be a YCS store.
We almost do.
They have
not the
scheduled
main
times.
shop whose name I don't want to say it, but the other shop, which is named after that item right there on the floor.
It's called Shield, Cole.
Yeah, but there's...
I'm sure that there are plenty of stores in the world called Shield.
I'm going to Google it right now.
It also didn't help that where you were pointing.
My phone is
also
upside
where
down.
My deck box is.
The
I
one
love
called
the
Deck
store
Box?
Deck Box.
Dick Box?
It's
my deck in a
dick in a box.
This is the good version of Guardian Angel.
So, I don't
Look at all these
really
ninjas.
play... We've talked about this before. I don't remember when.
One shot that hasn't gone up yet.
Oh,
It's
shit,
Risk of
yeah.
Rain.
I need to put that up. Risk of Rain and Devin fucking around on Dueling Network for a bit. But
Risk of Duels.
thank you for the title. If I remember, which I probably won't. But
Dude, I love these cards.
ooh, are they textured?
It has like a slight. It's not that textured. But
Oh, that's still nice.
Cole, put a texture on the screen.
It looks just any texture.
Yes. Just put a texture on the screen.
not like an image, like text.
Like just texturize
the
this
video.
screen.
Oh, I was gonna put up
Dude,
the
make
clip
us
of
the-
Devin making the clipping texture sound from Fallout.
That's fair.
And here's the bad
We
version.
made. Oh yeah, that's screen sheet.
Yeah.
Dude, screen
Like
sheet
an
is
announce-
probably my favorite thing we've done.
Like an announcement. So
It'll come up. We have like 1 or 2 episodes of New Vegas to come out, and then it'll come up. So this will come out after that. So if you're a fan of the New Vegas
You're the
series,
one who ran into
I'm
the
sorry,
fucking
but
stoplight.
I love the game, but it's a difficult game to record.
What, screen sheet or Fallout?
Fallout, and it keeps crashing. I think screen sheet is one of my favorite things we've ever done.
Dude, because none
I
of
love
you
that
fucking
game.
responded. Guess what's coming out this weekend?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you about that earlier, but I didn't find a way to
What?
fluidly bring it up.
Borderlands 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I think I responded, didn't I?
I
No.
don't fucking know. None of you.
I feel like
You
I probably
probably
responded
responded
like
by
3 hours later.
You
so
probably
it makes
responded
sense.
by saying XP please 1.
No, like now,
Sadly,
just like once a
however-
day, I'll just comment like XP in there now.
Sadly, however, or we just talk normally in the chat and you gain XP.
I like the fucking boobs just flapping in the wind. It's just so stupid.
They're not a clipping texture, Devin.
Devin, that
a
probably
clipping.
sounds horrible. Anyways, I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I went to one Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament, got my ass kicked, and then I played Yu-Gi-Oh! With my cousins for a while, and then we got out of it. And now I very, very only kind of play Pokemon TCG. And I went to a tournament in Florida with my cousins and used one of their decks that I've been using. And my first ever tourney, I placed second out of, I think there was only 15 people. So I went like 3 wins, 1 loss. And the guy that I lost to won the whole thing, so I didn't feel too bad about it.
I wanna do a quick.
And,
test
like,
change right now.
he had this fucking... The reason he beat me is he had a card that's like,
I win.
UBs can't do damage or whatever, and like my only attacker was a UB,
UBs can't do damage.
Ultra Beasts. But
No, but it's
he
you're
was
talking
using,
to bees.
the Sceptile, the newer Sceptile card, the newer GX Sceptile and the non-GX one that has, and the Find a Friend Grovile or whatever it's called. But that'll make sense to someone out there. But
Probably some nerd.
Not our
fucking nerds. But
One
and
straight
I was
civilian
using
fucks it explodes.
what was it called? Beastbox. I really like Beastbox. But then we went to like a giant 2-day regionals at local store whose name will not be mentioned. And
You know there are more than those, right? There's
no,
one.
we
Talking about
we
the one
googled it.
names.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
googled
there's only
it.
two.
Only two.
Yeah,
But I
but
have to censor that.
still.
But yeah, there's only 2, and the other one's only like 30 minutes away from here. So it's holy shit, that ramp. But like, it was. The story's going somewhere, but
is it?
I just stopped playing because I lost 3 times because I was testing out a new deck, so I didn't really care. My cousin's making a.
See this hand?
Is it good?
This is what we call a brick.
Yeah, I know what deck bricking is. Been there, felt that. Because I was testing.
Kevin knows what dick bricking is.
Story for another time.
Go into the light.
I was testing out a newer deck because I didn't really care. I was just having fun, and I just brought my cousin there because he was trying to make a Worlds run, and he made it pretty damn close too. And he didn't even play like the first half of the season, so he did really well. So if he wanted to next season, he could probably make a Worlds run. But like he's played with some of the best people, and he has their signatures on his mat and stuff. Like he goes way harder than I care to on this, but it's a fun game. I just don't have the time to invest in it, you know. But anyways, at said tournament, after I got my ass kicked with my new deck, some like little kid got kicked out for cheating, and I thought that was hilarious
Was
because
he
not
being too gay?
only did he get kicked out for cheating, but he threw a huge fit about it, like anyone his age would.
I'm not
And-
cheating. I'm just using Pokemon that haven't been released.
Because
yet.
it was like it had
It's part of
It
Sword
was-
and Shield, like,
I don't know what was
There's
in
Masters
the road
Division.
there, but something was clipping
like
to
there's
the road.
junior, master, and senior. I think that's
very
it.
dumb.
Junior, senior, and master.
There you go.
But so there were different age groups. But then like his mom came in and threw a big fit and like just leave, please. But yeah,
This fucking music though.
It's
I
great.
remember my first Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. I played against this guy, and the whole gimmick of my deck was this one card. And he even acknowledged like if you get that one card out, like I can't beat it. That's like the big counter to my deck. And of course, that is the one time I've used that deck that I never got that card out. And I was so pissed.
My first Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, I OTK'd an old man twice.
He was angry about it. Of course, his son had made his deck, so
You do 2 out of 3s in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, that's Swiss style.
Yeah, and then when our time runs out, we have turn 0. So you each get like 3 more turns.
You know, it's whoever they call time on. It ends on their their third turn.
we got haters
So
gonna
those-
hate.
You finish your turn, the opponent, your turn, opponent ends. Something like that. I don't fucking know. Wow.
Does this helicopter have a radio?
Yeah.
Also, for you Pokemon TCG fans out there, another tournament, I got a perfect Grovyle, like find a friend setup. I got my Sceptile out. I was playing a Alolan Executor, just because they come out super quickly, and it's just a fun deck to mess around with. But I got the full board set up. I had the Find a Friend perfectly. I got the Flomantis out to get the extra damage. I had everything. Or no, I had it all in my hand, sorry. So the next turn I would have been able to set up my entire board. So I had the perfect hand. And then I set down the Grovyle my last turn, and the guy's like, well, I see that Grovyle, so sorry, dude. And he judges me, which is shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 4, I think. And I'm like, fuck. Because after that, I just bricked hard. Oh, shit.
You
All right.
dumb bitch.
We'll probably continue talking about this in the next episode. Dustin, if this cuts you out, I'm sorry.
The least you can
Cool.
do is let